Ever been out on a clear night and seen a lunar eclipse?
Yeah. When the moon starts it's like somebody's taking a bite out of it.
Yeah, shadowy.
Down in southern Iran, they've got a pretty wild idea about what's behind that way.
Welcome to Iranian Things, episode 40. I'm Mars.
I'm Tan Naz.
And for anyone new to the show, well, we kind of geek out on all things Iran,
The stuff most people
the hidden gems.
just don't hear about.
Right. Lately, we've been digging into folklore, those weird and wonderful creatures.
Oh, yeah, like cryptozoology, that kind of stuff.
Exactly. And today's no different. We're talking about the Dey Zangarou.
Oh, yeah. This one's not as famous as, like, the manticore. You know what I mean?
Ah, the manticore.
Yeah, but around the Persian Gulf, this thing's a legend.
So what is it? Like a monster? What are we talking?
Picture a giant crab, like seriously huge.
A crab. Okay. I'm intrigued.
And get this, people believed it ate the moon during eclipses.
Ate the moon. Now, how did they come up with that?
Well, think about it. Back then, the night sky was everything right. It was their calendar, their clock, their GPS.
Yeah, I guess so.
Then suddenly, boom, the moon starts disappearing. They'd be looking for an explanation.
Makes sense. Something big and scary, right?
Exactly. The Dey Zangarou wasn't just some story. It was how they explained the unexplainable. But it wasn't all just stories. They actually did stuff about it.
Really? What'd they do?
They'd go down to the sea during an eclipse, banging on pots and pans, anything metal to scare it away.
So a giant space crab scared of pots and pans.
That was the belief. They thought Dey Zangarou couldn't stand the sound of metal. There are even songs about it.
Songs? Seriously?
Oh, yeah. Some are still sung today. People dancing, singing, making a racket trying to save the moon.
Wow, that's wild. So you mentioned the sea, and this whole metal thing reminded me of Baba Daria. Any connection?
Oh, good one.
Yeah.
Baba Daria, also called Pedar. Daria basically means father of the sea. Now, he was this giant bull-headed creature, lived in the water during the day, came ashore at sunset. And you guessed it hated the sound of metal.
Okay, so we got one creature eating the moon, another one roaming the land, both terrified of metal. Is that just coincidence?
It's interesting, right? Both are connected to the sea, which was life-giving but also dangerous back then. And they're both seen as threats, to people, to boats. And they're both kept away by the same thing, metal.
So maybe the metal represents humans fighting back. We took this material we learned to control and used it to fight off the unknown. What do you think?
It's a cool idea, right? Kind of makes you wonder what else might be connected that we haven't even thought about. Like, is there some deeper link between the moon disappearing and the dangers of the sea? Something beyond the literal, something to think about.
Man who knew a giant crab could lead to so many questions. If you've got any Dey Zangarou stories or thoughts on this whole metal thing, let us know in the comments.
And if you're enjoying these deep dives into Iranian lore, hit that subscribe button and give us a like. It really helps others find the show.
Until next time, happy exploring.